So good morning and welcome back to this wonderful LPS tournament hosted here in Ostar the Lone Star Premium Recreation Ground. We have a lovely competition on. We have four grounds being used here. We are here live at ground number two for this match between the Canada 11 and the Rising Stars B. And the Rising Stars B, they won the toss and they elected to field first. And after the first over, let's go at seven without loss. That's not a bad start. Just want to see what is happening out there. Batters at the crease, Nirav Patel and Saga Patel. Take on the Yakis. Akash from the far end. This one is a good delivery appeal for LBW, not outside the umpire. I think the umpire was just gesturing that it probably just puts outside the off stump. But again, that's a good start from Akash here. He's bang on target. That's what you want. First delivery. Just be on target. Saga just looking to just push that one down the ground. Okay. Well, that's a full toss and it's pull away. But there is protection on the deep American boundary. And they're going to get just a single. So you should have done better with that one. Should have really looked to put that one behind square. And that would surely been a boundary. So it brings. This one is worked away off the hips. The feeler is there, that short square leg. But they're going to get that single quite easily in the end. That's it. So That's another boundary there. Played him in nicely. And they're off to a good start here. The Canada 11. That's 23 now. Without loss, they would be happy. Remember, they're looking to try and get a victory. 23 without loss. It's all about trying to get into those playoff spots. That one's guided, but straight to the field. Oh, that's poor feeling. And they're going to get through for the single in the end. The bowler would not be happy with that because it went straight to him and through him. That's not good. Sagar Patel gets through for an easy single in the end. He's in his second over, Harry Patel. Considered 12 runs. Oh, this one is wide and wide signal by the umpire. This is a appeal for LBW, not out, says the umpire. A bit optimistic there. This one. Umpire. A bit optimistic there. This one. It seemed to be heading down the leg side. Not out, says the umpire. But anyway, that's good bowling from Harry. Just keeping things tight here in his second over. Looking for that big hit. Wide signal by the umpire. It's a bit too wide. 6 runs. Well, this is a very good start here from the Canada 11. They move on to 32 at the end of 6, at the end of 3 overs. Apologies. And yeah, let's get into look at the table. In a Group C, Boston A, they're on top of the table, 2 matches and 2 victories. The Baduli Blasters, they also won their first 2 games. Canada 11, they lost their first 2 games, and the Rising Star B, they also lost their first game. So both teams are playing to get their first victory, trying to get on the board in this tournament. And your needs, both of them are technically out of the tournament. With 1 victory, it's not going to take them through. So it's just a matter of pride and bragging rights. In this, in this encounter, the action is really with Boston E and the Baduli Blasters. He's going to top that group. That's Group C. This one is cut away. Straight to the fielder. We're looking for a single. So I was looking for the single, but Nirav was not interested at all. So that's the status of Group C. These 2 teams. It's all about playing for pride here. 52. This one is short. I'm looking to really hit that one over that square leg region. Not making any contact at all. That was a quicker delivery there from Jay Patel. Very good start to the over by Jay. This one swinging hard. It goes to the fielder, that sort of wideish mid wicket. And they get no run. A bit of bobble, but recovered well. Nirab was not thinking about the single at all. Score remains 30 32 in the fourth over. And 11 looking to put a good score on the board. This one is down the leg side, and that should have been signaled wide by the umpire. And just one more to the total. For to be giving away those runs we saw in the previous over from Harry. Two wide deliveries. And this sort of format, you need to restrict those extras because it's not just the run, but you have to rebold that delivery as well. So it's going to be G. And this one is worked away nicely through mid wicket. They're going to get just a single as a fielder comes around from that short square leg. So that is much better. However, he tried to do that rather than look to fight the ball down the ground. And if you don't make any connection, you have that fielder there at long on, waiting for that catch. Gee, this is a very good over so far. Again, looking to work it up hips. It came off the pad. Ah, that's quick work from the keeper. Give him credit. That's excellent from the Rising Stars. Rising Stars B. They'll be looking to get a victory here. Gee, in the midst of an excellent over. Oh, that one is down the leg side. He would have to rebowl that one. Talking about what an over he's been bowling. Just shows the wide delivery down the leg side. Just need to keep it straight on the wicket. Oh, that's a good delivery. It's hit down the ground. Oh, that's a poor bit of fielding. He did the hard work, and that's the thing about it. He did all the hard work in getting it wrong off of the ball. Let's have a look at this here. Goes hit down the ground, and look at this. Look at all the work he did to get around, and then just parried it straight over the boundary. Oh, that's not good. I think G would be very disappointed there after bowling an excellent over. That should have just been one, maximum two. It had have been four, and to spoil the over at the end of over number four. It's 89 without loss. You need to really pick wicket there. The scoring rate hasn't been that out of control. 9.8 runs per over hasn't been that bad. But with the loss of wickets, it's definitely going to pull it down. So they need to at least break this partnership and then get into an emotion and try to restrict and pick wickets as much as possible. So, this is really good here from Canada 11. Excellent start. So it's going to be a change in bowling from what we dubbed the media end. It's going to be Bravin. Bravin, the new bowler, starts with the wide. I think that seems to be an issue with this Rising Stars B team. Seem to bowl in too many wide deliveries. Starts again. Oh, that's much better. Set up for a quick single, get it quite easy in the end. Mirav a bit slow, but eventually got there. That's good from Sagar, just looking to rotate the strike. He's on 10 from 12, and the big man 23 from 12. Nirav. Nirav has to be careful. He can't just look to swing everything. And this one is in the air, out the outside edge, and it goes over that cover fielder and into the boundary for four. So that's a bit too wide. And he's just taking full advantage of that one. Let's have a look at this. You can see just wide, just throwing the bat at it, but got enough to go over that infield. There's no one covering the boundary on the offside, and he picks up four. And that's what he was sent there to do. 45. This one is down the leg side, pulled away straight into the fielder's hand. Well, that is a soft dismissal if you would ever call a soft dismissal. Because look at what he did. It's a short delivery down the leg side. There's one fielder just behind square inside the 30-yard circle, and he picked him out to perfection. Look at this. It was a short delivery, a poor delivery. Could have been hit that anyway, and he just hit it straight into the fielder. The fielder didn't have to move. All he had to do was take a simple catch at chest height. Just stopped him. And that's the breakthrough they were looking for. And the big man has to go. Nirav is just looking to uh, be aggressive. He perishes, so that's the wicket the Rising Stars be looking for. Could this start the decline or the point where they start to pull things back a bit? And we saw that in a number of games when the teams got off to a good start. A couple of quick wickets, and then you see things, they start to pull things back. Start to get more wickets. Confidence starts to grow. And they eventually pull things back in their favor. So this is exactly what they needed. And could this start now to really pull this game back in their favor? 45 for one in the fifth over, still in the power play. I don't believe it if I tell you, dude. Just two fielders in the leg side, one at the deep middle wicket, one, the backward square, I should say, and there's one at short middle wicket, and that one fielder just to the left of the right of the umpire, and he hit it straight to him. He couldn't believe his luck. Well, this time it's a delivery outside the off, some good delivery. Left alone. Let's give himself a chance here, an opportunity. Pick a wicket. New batter. British. This one. Oh, that's a good delivery. That one seemed to came back into the right hander. There's a bit of wind here. It's not a strong wind, but it seemed to be aiding the bowlers a bit. But we're gonna see how it's gonna work. Not a bad start. Just drifting on the pads, worked away nicely. It was just to right of the short mid wicket. I think he was a bit slow to react there, and they eventually got through to the single. So British, he's off the mark at the end of 5 overs. Canada 11, 46 for one. So 1 over remaining in the power play. Not a bad power play, 46 runs. Losing one wicket. I'd like to have a bit more. Let's have this 1 over to make up for it. Could they get 50 or 60 to 50 or 60 in the power play? But without losing another wicket. That's key. So it's going to be Jay Patel to continue. It was an excellent over. His first over. But just in that misfield. This one is root of the hips. He's going to get a single. And that's good. That's good from British. Just look to rotate the strike and get the senior batter Sagar Patel back on strike. Getting them from 13. He needs to get a move on here. Get the cash in this over. Gee, bowled an excellent first over as well. Oh, that one, it came off the legs, I believe. This is the keeper to get one. They're going to come back for two. And this is going to be an. Oh, that's excellent running. Leg by signal. And Jay immediately apologizes to the keeper because he knew that was a poor delivery. The batter did well. Like shit, they just got a leg onto that one. Keeper had no chance at all. And picked up two more. Fed by, so he's not going to go to his tally, but still, it's a poor delivery. Got away with that one, I believe. But there seem to be doing some repairs to his gears. It's ready. Oh, that one down the leg side again. Immediately apologizes. Yeah, apologizing is one thing, but I mean, he's trying to keep it straight. That's a plan. But there's no one on the boundary in the offside, so he has to stay as straight as possible. The two fielder outside is deep mid wicket and long on. So he's trying to stay as straight as possible. He don't want to get too far outside the off stump because anything there hit over the top is four. Gee, this time it's a better line, a better link. Oh, hesitation, a chance. I think he threw to the wrong end. Had that gone to the keeper's end, I think the batter would have been struggling. Let's see if we can have a look at what happened there. So, played a bit of hesitation. The non-striker was watching, and eventually, if he did hit that one, shoot that one to the keepers, I think there would have been an opportunity. But we're back live. Another single. That brings up the 50. The previous single brought up the 50. This is 50 for 52 for one. This is a really good start here for the Canada 11. Jay needs to finish this over good. Okay, he's not happy with that run, and that's good. If you're not happy with your run up, you don't want to run through there, bowl the no ball, bowl the wide. And it's going to be more problems for you as a bowler. So just manage to just pull out of his run. Tries again. Full delivery. He's not going to hit that one too hard. Sagar just turning in his hand. And he eventually got it down to the fielder at long on. True for a single. So this is good from Jay. It's not the end to the poor play the Canada 11 were looking for. What can Ritesh do? Short. Right. Played away nicely. A chance. Oh, that's good from the fielder. That's excellent from the fielder. Because he knew that Saga immediately called for the single. British was a bit slow to react. Shooted in on striker's end. So at the end of the power play, and I would say I think it's a good power play for the Canada 11, 54 for one. After six, just losing that one wicket. I would like to have probably 10 more runs, but getting to 54 and just losing one wicket, I think they would be really happy with that. Rising star on the hand. We would want to try to pick wickets here. So the power play is over. Field could be spread. And there is a deep cover, a short turn, backward point, short extra cover, long off, deep mid wicket. This one is hit hard, square, straight to the field at point. He did really well. Put his body behind it, and that's what you want to see. Just putting the body on the line. What's at stake here is a win in the tournament. At least leave the tournament with a win under your belt. 55 for 4, for 1. Oh, that's in the air, straight back to the bowler who accepts an easy catch. And that's wicket number 2. And it's a set batter, Sagar Patel. He has to go. He has to go for a well played 13. Bravin picking up that wicket. Second over. Let's have a look at this one. Just easy as you like. Just pushed it back. Look at that. Just pushed it back straight to the bowler. Just had a little bobble, but held on in the end. And he would be happy with that. That's wicket number 2 for his team. So just as we spoke about, a very good partnership, a very good partnership, and then wicket starts to fall. Wicket starts to fall. That's when the problem starts. That's 50 for Kichan. A well played 50 in the end. Lots of boundaries. And this time he plays this one down the ground for an easy single. So here's 50 coming up, and just 20. It's 20 deliveries. Two fours and six sixes. Yes, you heard me right. Six sixes. That's exactly what they needed in the back end of the innings here. 182. That should be a wide. Signal wide by the umpire. So just falling a bit here, the Rising Stars B. They started off really well with the ball, but Kishan came in and just changed the tide of the match. This one is hit hard, and it goes all the way. That's six more. That's into the trees. Six more. Kishan is having a time out there. He's really taking a liking to uh, the Rising Stars B bowlers, hitting them to all parts of the ground. So it's 193 for four after 17 overs. Still three more overs to go. 193, definitely going to get well over 200. So how many more? So it's Kishan, he's on 51, as well as Dhruv. Dhruv is there on 51 as well. Kishan is on 57. Dhruv a bit slower. His 50 coming off 34 deliveries. Kishan, his 50 coming off 21 or 20 deliveries. 193 for four. Decisions here for the Rising Stars B. Trying to decide who's going to bowl. Let's see if we can get a look at the options available for the captain. Hari Patel, he has one more. Akash, he has two. Jay, he has one. Jay bowls really well. Bravin, he has one. Rohit, he has two. Yash, he has one. And Jainil, he has three. So lots of options here for the captain, but all of his bowlers have been traveling. Have been going the distance because of this wonderful partnership. And the Swan, he's having a swipe across the line. Grew by the fielder there deep at the deep wicket boundary. Just to step it down to a single. And that brings the man Kishan on strike. This partnership. Going for Almighty Hoik. The keeper took the bails off, was appealing for a stumping, but I don't think his foot ever left the crease. This partnership is 107. What a partnership. 42 from Dhruv and 57 from Kishan. This one, he goes over extra cover. That will go 2-3 bounces into the fence. That's for, well, actually, no. The fielder does really well in terms of just getting his foot down to that one, preventing any chance of a boundary. That's excellent fielding out there. So this partnership, it's 108 now, 109. So what a partnership for the fifth wicket. This one is straight to the fielder, touch taken. Straight to the fielder, and you could see the disappointment Thought they should have had early breakthrough, but they didn't. And in the end, uh, it's just bludgeoned to all parts. Have a look at this dismissal. Soft dismissal, really. Yeah, just a two and it went straight to the field. Like just as the shimmy across to his right, took an easy catch. And then you could see the frustration. But it's a wicket. That's all that matters. You would be happy with that. 196 for 5. Butter. It's Rishi Patel. So Kishan, he had to go for well played 59. And I think his team would be very appreciative of that knock of 57. It took them to position of dominance. This is a very good total. 196 for 5. Still 2.2 overs to come. The new batter, Rishi Patel. What can he do? Maybe just look to give strike to Dhruv. Time he's going across the line. So they could look for two, but decide against it. 200 mark. That's exactly where they want to be. 197 for 5. Rohit to continue this one and sit down the ground. A chance. No, well short of the fielder at long off. And they go back for two. That's very good running. Good fielding also, but very good running in the end. Because that man, Roof, he wants to get the majority of the strike. Hit it well. Fall well short of the fielder. The fielder was a bit slow to react. And then they came back for that second in the end. Dhruv, he now he moves on to 54. 199. So at the end of over number 18, it's 199 for 5. One away from that 200 mark, which is exactly where they want to be well over it with. But this, with 2 overs remaining, they would be trying to eye up at least 210, 215. 220 would be excellent. They're currently scoring at 11 runs per over. If they could continue that, they're definitely going to get around 222. But they would want to get more than that. So, field changing. It's now long on in place. The cover goes to point. The mid wicket goes to cover. There is a deep cover, deep mid wicket, deep square leg. So he's looking to hit this behind square. Came off the bat. They're gonna get one. They come back for two quite easily because there's lots of room. Looking for third, not there. There's lots of room on the onside. There's not just one fielder behind. Well, at the short, fine leg. He's in the circle. All the others, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and a long on. Lots of space there. Harry, come back. And this is pulled away. The fielder is there, and he misses it. It goes one bounce into the fence for 4. So again, creating but not holding on. That's the key. They're not holding on to their chances. And that's one of the main reason they're in the position. And I was hit hard, but the fielder, he was there. He was late to react, diving away to his left, not picking up the ball. And it's 4 more to the total. So that takes them over the 200 mark. It's 205. The previous two took them over the 100 mark. This boundary takes them to 205. Pull away again, just short of the fielder at long on. Bobbled the ball a bit. Took him a good second or two to try and get the ball. Eventually got it. But just a single. But it brings Drew back into strike. He's on 54. Looking to finish this innings on a high. 205 for 5. Harry bowled really well. Into his fourth over. This one is played away. Harry bowled well up front, but then took a bit of stick from Kishan and Dhruv. And that wonderful partnership of over 100 runs. Harry. So he's hitting this one hard. Fielder runs around, does well. There's no chance of a catch, but then throws it away. Well, they're going to get more. They're going to get 3 now. So you can see they're really frustrated out there now. The Rising Stars B did all the hard work to get to the ball and then threw it away and just turned away from the bowler as if he just didn't bother, just didn't care. That's not a good sign. They need to try and finish as strong as possible. Harry. Deep in his crease is Dhruv. Just missed out. So at the end, a pretty decent over there from Harry. At the end of 19, it's 110 for 5. Rising Stars B team really falling apart there. I think that onslaught from Kishan just really pumping their spirits. So it took the game away from them. It's not what you want to see. You want to really fight till the end. Gee, still, I'm not sure what he's angry about. It's his fault. He threw the ball away. Still arguing with his teammates. The captain, he's trying to get the fielders in the place. And he's telling them, what are you guys doing? So they're all over the shop here, the Rising Stars B. They need to have a calm head out there just to pull them in place. The innings break can't come any faster for them. Last over to go. It's going to be Rohit. This one is in the air. Chance. The fielder at long off takes a catch. And that's, I think it's Rishi has to go. It's a final over. And you can't blame him for trying. He has to go. It's final over. You don't want to really give a single. You want to try and hit the ball out. But the thing with that, if you don't make proper connection, it's a dot ball. It's a wicket. It's a dot ball. And the set batter remains at the non-striker's end. Maybe the right thing would have been to try and get a single. But it's another wicket for the Rising Stars B. 210 for 6 now. Batter. So Rishi Patel has to go for 11. Good catch by Akash. Well judged catch in the end. Roy trying to pull his team together here. It's a steep target, but it's not out of their reach. Just take a bit of smart batting, but Canada 11 could get it. They couldn't get it also. Tossed up, driving straight to that same fielder Akash. Took the catch the previous delivery. That's a single, but that's a good result. Oh, and that's poor again. Just throwing the ball away now. You can see hands on hips, shoulders dropped by these fielders. They're really not in the game. A lot of them are mentally not there. And that could be a good result, that extra run, because it brings the new batter, Vivek. He's on strike. Goes to hit this one hard down the ground. Gets a single, and it's another misfield, and they will go back for a second. And they get 14. That that should be. So, and he's pulled away, goes over the offside. There is a cover at the deep cover boundary, so it will just be a single this time. He does well, no misfields. So it'll just be a single, but again, it's a good result for the Canada 11 in terms of getting Drew back on strike, where he's on 55 from 38 deliveries. He would want to finish the innings here. 3 deliveries remaining. And he's going hard. This is in the air. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. It goes into field number 3. And that's 6 more to Drew. 6 more to the total. It's 121 now. With 1 delivery remaining. And that's a good shot. Let's see, just planting the foot down. And just going through the line. Getting that one into field number 3. So final delivery coming up. And I think the players from the Rising Stars just want to get under that tent. Just try to forget about this innings. Down the wicket, top edge. The fielder settles under it, chops the catch, and they're looking for 2. And Drew says no. So they will end with a single. Again, not a good display from the Rising Stars. And the Canada 11, they end their inning on 122 for 6 on the back of a 2 wonderful knocks, 2 very good knocks. Uh, just quickly run through. Nirav, he opened the innings 27 from 14. Sagar Patel tried his best, struggled a bit, 13 from 17. Ritesh, he tried as well, 25 from 17. And this is where things went in the favor. Dhruv Patel, he ended on 62 from 40 deliveries. Uh, Ankit, he went for no score the first delivery, but then that man, uh, Kishan Patel, came in and just started to hit the ball to all parts of the ground. Well, I should say out of the ground. He got 59 from 24 deliveries, 2 4s and 7 6s. What a knock it was from him. Uh, Rishi Patel tried his best in the end, 11 from 6, and Vivek supported Dhruv in the end. He got 5 from 3. The bowling card is not going to be good reading. Uh, Hari Patel 4 overs, none for 48. Akash Patel 2 overs, none for 32. Jay Patel 3 overs, none for 32. Bhavin Patel 3 overs, 2 for 27. Bowled really well. Sure why they didn't bowl him back. Rohit, he got 4 overs, 2 for 37. Yash Patel, he bowled 3 overs, 2 for 29. And Jainil, he had 1 over for 14. So, after the 20 overs, Canada 11, they amassed a armored total of 222 for 6. Remember, the Rising Stars be won the toss and send them into bat. So they will have a task. They will really have to regroup after that display out there in the middle. They will really have to regroup to try and chase down that total to try and get to 223 for victory. So we'll take a break and come back in a bit to see how they fare in their chase. So we're back here for the chase. The Rising Stars B, they want to try to get to that 223 for victory. And they're off to a good start. Boundary coming off that the very first delivery. Just a bit wide, and he was just guiding that one past that point fielder. Picks up a boundary. So it's Yash Patel, the opening batter. At Kuru. This one is pulled away, and that will be 4 more. So this is a very good start here. By the Rising Stars B. Exactly what they wanted. Needed a good start. And that they did. That one was pulled away and into the boundary for 4. So back-to-back fours for Yash Patel. He was 8 from 2. The required runner is just about around 11. So they're quickly bringing that. They're trying to keep up with it. 8 of them so far in the over. So he's guiding this one straight to that point fielder as well. Got a hand to it, but they're still able to manage. They still manage to get a single. So that's good. Not allowing any too many dot balls. 9 without loss. Rishi Patel, the bowler. So Rishi Patel, previous game, bowling over. Yeah. Oh, this one he's driving straight to the fielder. So Rishi Patel bowled a couple of overs of left arm medium pace. Then bowled an over, 1 over of left arm medium pace, a couple overs of left arm orthodox, and then another over of medium pace. Hit to the end. Is he going to do that again? Oh, that's a good delivery. Looking for that Yorker just outside the off stump. Missed it completely there. So this is good from Rishi, finding his reader. I have to go in for 2 4s. One was outside the off stump. Next one overcompensating, a bit too short. Pulled away for 4. So he's really found his rhythm now. Oh, that one outside the edge. He's going to get a single. So that's good. Good comeback there from Rishi. Just 10 runs coming off the over. And they wouldn't mind that at all. Trying to get around 12 runs per over. But 10 runs, that's a good start. They need to form a partnership, get a platform going in which the middle and lower order guys could really express themselves. It's a huge total. It's 223 they're chasing for victory here. So they need to get a good start. So Ankit Patel. Ankit Patel is the new man. So again, just a single. Ankit wouldn't mind that. Singles are not going to hurt them too much. They need to prevent the boundaries. But there's an appeal for LBW. There's an appeal for LBW. That's going down the leg side. Going down the leg side. I think he was really on his stumps looking to so Ankit bowling really well here. Oh, that's a good delivery. Pushed, but straight to the fielder. There's an opportunity. Try at the stumps. That's the non-strike. That's encore. Yash on strike. Just fell there. Match pretty close. In ground number two. Ankit continues. This one he's driving, but straight to the fielder. Is well, Encore was looking for a single, but it was not there. There's no run there. It went straight to the fielder at middle off. Yeah, she's on nine. Started off really well, but just seemed to be absorbing a lot of dot balls now. Have to give credit to Ankit bowling really well. It was more timing than power. Space just between the fielder at extra cover and middle off. They get through for a single. Two. It's 12 without loss. There's 2 runs coming off that over. That's a very good over from him. That's what they need. Rishi continues. Oh, that's an excellent delivery. That one just outside the off stump seemed to be just moving across the right hander and is just moving across the right hander into the keeper's glove. So he's looking to hit that one down the ground. Not making any contact. Yash here. Started off really well, but just seemed to be struggling a bit now. Good start from Rishi. Again, that one just short of a length. Just bouncing a bit more on Yash there. Yash has to be careful. And afford to absorb too many dot ball. It's a huge total. They are chasing. I don't want to have that run rate. You don't want to be chasing 13, 14 runs too early. Oh, that's a good delivery again. This is excellent from Rishi. And what he's doing, he's looking to pitch. After an excellent over from Richie. 12. Oh, this one is in the air, over the infield. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. It's going to race away into the boundary for 4. So just short and wide, and just open in the face. Didn't try to keep it down. Just wanted to make sure he got over the infield. Look at that. Yeah, just wanted to hit that one over the infield. Once he got it over the infield, there's no one on the boundary on the offside. Picks up 4 more. So Ankit bowled a very good first over, just conceding 2 runs. Now his first delivery went for a boundary. So I'm playing it back to the bowler. And have to give credit to Rishi that his previous over was a maiden. Very rare in this format of the game. But it was an excellent over. Yash seemed to be struggling now. Still for 14 deliveries. Encore. He's hitting this one, but just one bounce to that fielder at a sort of wide-ish mid-wicket. It's in the circle just for that particular shot. Could come back here from Ankit after being hit for that boundary. And he's guiding this one just to the left of the fielder at point. Did well to get a hand onto it. Let's have a look at that. Piece of fielding. Excellent. Live. This one is pulled away and it's going to race into the boundary for 4. Well, it actually came my way. I did some very good fielding. I think the players will be happy. Could I get a game? That was excellent piece of fielding there. But again, that's 4 more. So Ankit a bit expensive. This one in the air, just short of the fielder at that short third position. Again, it was short and wide outside the stump. He was never intended to keep it down. But what a fine top edge on it. And dropping just short of the fielder. So that over, we saw a couple boundaries, but we saw a couple good deliveries. And the ball just falling just short of the fielder. So at the end of over number 4, it's 22 without loss. Rising Stars. And that required runner just creeping up a bit. Moves on to 12.5. It's manageable at this point in time, but you don't want to get it to the 13s and 14s. Just to be chasing that amount from this early, it's a bit difficult. But they haven't been able to take advantage of the power play here. Still 2 more overs. But Yash has been really struggling after those 2 first deliveries that he hit for 4. Has been struggling a bit. Again, a full delivery. That's how bad he's struggling at the moment. It's a full toss around knee, just above the knee height, and he's unable to put it away. All he has to do was just place that one through a cover, and he would have picked up at least 2 or 3 runs. But he tried to hit it hard, got the bottom edge. The run. Good from Rishi. Remember, he bowled a maiden previously to the same batter, and this time he gets some bat onto this, and this is going to race away for 4. It seems like it came off the glove. Let's see, the batter just uh, shaking his hand there. He's getting some help from the fielder. Seemed to hit him on the shoulder. Take a look at this one while he's receiving some treatment. Let's see. Yeah, he was looking to pull at it. Wasn't that short, but seemed to came off the bat and then onto his forearm. He managed to get it fine. You could see the reaction. Probably hit him on the glove. See the reaction from him there. Seems to be okay now. The ball is in the bushes. Then have 2 minutes as they try to retrieve the ball. Almost the entire team is going down there. But again, that was a poor delivery from Rishi Bull. An excellent over with all the deliveries just short of a length outside the off stump. And then you look to bowl this one on the leg, but whipped away nicely for a boundary. They could see the fielders trying to find that ball in the bushes. So he's driving. This is going to run close to the boundary. They're going to get two. So again, a good shot. Over pitching this time, it was short down the leg side. The previous ball I pulled away for four. This time, just over pitching a bit and was driven nicely for a couple. So Yash is finding his rhythm now. This time it's in the air. Chance. Two fielders running towards it. Dropping just short of the fielder. That mid-off position. So he's looking to pull another short delivery there, but I think it rushed him a bit. Let's have a quick look at that one. Seemed to rush him a bit, yeah, and it was in the air, dropping just short of the fielder. This time he's back to his length. That was given a lot of problems. So after bowling a maiden, bit expensive here. 7 runs already in the over. Uh, the middle off is going to a long off position. He's cutting just in the air, but falling well short of that fielder at cover point. And it's a dot ball to end. So good end to the over from Rishi, but started over pretty expensive. Not a bad over for the Rising Stars. After 5 overs, they're 29 for 5. It's not where they want to be. Chasing a total of 223. They would like to be around that 50 mark at this point. Haven't lost a wicket. That's good. So these two are set. They can look to really explode in the middle phase. There's going to be a change in bowling on the far end. I'll get this off. Just waiting on confirmation. It's going to be Kishan. Kishan Patel had a wonderful knock with the bat. It's, I think it's 57 he made. 7 6s. Oh, he has a task with the ball. Try to pick some wickets here for his team to get them back. To get them. Well, they are pretty much in control, but just to make things easier for them. This one is in the air. A chance. No. One bounce. Four. Short delivery to start with on the leg stump. And Yash says, thank you very much. Pull this one away. And he picks up a boundary. Yeah. For delivery to start with. And Yash says, thank you very much. I'll help myself to a boundary. Three. And that's again. And this is going to go one bounce over the ropes for four. And it goes into field number one. Passes in between the two broadcast and 10. That's four more. So Yash really getting to his own now. Starting to open up his arms. He moves to 26. Actually, he moves to 30. 22 deliveries. So not a good start here from Kishan. His time is guided. Outside the off stump, straight to the field, a bit of bobble, a misfield. And they get through for a single. It's two fours and a single. Yeah, 9 runs in the over to start. That's not bad. Need to kick on to make this a very good over now. It's the final over of the power play. You want to take advantage. Shot. This time he's driving past the bowler, past the fielder at short extra cover. We're gonna get a single. Fielder comes up that long off boundary. There's two more deliveries to come in the power play. Oh, that's driving. Oh, that's an excellent piece of fielding. Have to take a look at that one. That's brilliant from that fielder there. Saved certainly a boundary. Let's look at this. Very good anticipation. It's piece of feeling. There you go. And just getting that left, that right arm over. Goalkeeper style. Just firing it round the post. That's excellent feeling. So at the end of at the end of over number 6, at the end of the power play, it's 40 without loss. They haven't lost a wicket. That's very good. But they have only scored 40 runs in that 6 overs. You want to really be uh, in that sort of 60 or 70 region. It's a huge total. Chasing a total of 223 for victory. 40 at the moment. Still requiring 183 from 84 deliveries. And run rate has jumped up to 13. So it's getting a bit difficult here now. It's gettable. 13 is not difficult. A couple boundaries, a couple singles, and you're in. Yash starting to get into his own now. He has 32 from 24. And Coral, he's there on 8. Non-striker just having a bit of issue. The umpire is trying to sort him out. So have a bit of delay. That's the umpire. He's all set. He's just trying to fix his helmet. So Rishi's going to continue. Well, oh, that's a misfield. And they're going to get a second. Yeah, that's poor. Was it straight to him? And he's running quickly and past him. They get 2 runs. So Jan, this one is hit hard. In the air, the fielder runs in, just short of him, and it bonks past him and goes into the boundary for 4. So they're really not doing themselves any favors here. That's the Canadian Canada 11. Let's have a look at this. Running quite quickly. It was just short outside the off stump. He made room for himself, pulled it, but again, look at that. That is not good feeling. Especially you see if the boundary, it was going to be a difficult catch, but he didn't go for the catch, neither tried to save the boundary. Kunjan, this one goes behind square and he picks up another boundary. Yash is really taking the attack to the new bowler, Kunjan. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, Keen deep in the crease. This time a bit uh, behind square. And he picks up a boundary. This one is nicely pushed into that cover region. He's going to get an easy single. That's good. Two boundaries on just a single. But the thing is now, Anko, he has to back up that first few deliveries that from Yash. This time he's cutting that one nicely. He goes between those two pillars. He's going to get one. He's going to come back for two. Pillar doesn't have the best of arms. Could seem sort of just round arming it over back to the keeper. So maybe they could look at that. When the ball goes to him, he can try to push for two. Good shot. So there's a full toss. Not able to take advantage. Goes straight to the fielder at long off. Just a single. That brings up the 50. 50 coming in that over. 54 without loss after 7. The Rising Stars B. So Kishan back into the attack. Oh, and that's an almighty swipe, and it beats the keeper. Races into the boundary for 4. Well, he got an inside edge. The umpire signal runs. So it was a bit difficult for the keeper. Just whistle past the stumps, passes the keeper. 4 runs. Breezed away. So Anko, he moves on to 15 from 15. Well, actually, he moves on to 19 now from 16 deliveries. Starting to get a move on as well. Kishan, very expensive. So guided, looking for a single that's not there. That would have been very suicidal, trying to get that single. In the end, good sense prevail. 6-2 without loss. Kishan trying to pull things back here. This is in the air. Chance, no, over the head of the fielder at cover. They get one. And they're going to go back for 2 quite easily. So the runs begin to flow here now for the Rising Stars B. They brought the run rate down to 12. Need to keep going. In the air. Should be taken. Two fielders convergent. Catch taken. Excellent run and catch there from that fielder coming through from that extra cover region. Fall for it early and makes the catch. So the partnership has been broken. Like Ishan, was a bit expensive, but he eventually got the wicket. Let's have a look. Yeah, looking to go across the line, top edge. And look at that. Eyes glued onto the ball, all the way into his hands. What an excellent catch. And he would be happy with that. So the first wicket goes down for the Rising Stars B. 63 for one. That one encore. Well, I think there is a mistake there. I think it's encore is a man who's out. Yeah, she's still there. So just looking at the score. The score has Yash Patel out. Isn't that Yash Patel there? No. That was his down the leg side. It's difficult for the keeper. Wide signal by the umpire. You have to give credit to the keeper. He did very well there. Get some glove onto that one. No run the result. The new batter, Akash. This one pulled away. Then he gets some glove onto it. Well, it goes over the boundary for four. Run signal by the umpire. So let's have a look at this. Did he get some bat onto it? Yes, it seemed like he did. Raced away to the boundary for four. So runs have started to flow here. For the Rising Stars B. After 8 overs, they're 68 for one. Well behind. They're way behind in this match, but yeah, they're making a fight of it. This one is in the air, over cover, and it goes into the boundary for four. That's four wonderful runs there to start the over. So that's a very good way to start the over. So the fielder is now asking the umpire to make the change. So the umpire is scoring. I knew I had it right. I knew it was Yash there. Anko was the one to go. So they're going to make the change with the scoring. So we have a little pause in the game while they try to sort out the scoring. Umpires are scoring the match. He just put the wrong batter out. So back, we hope that it's corrected. 76 for one. So it is corrected. And in the process, Yash has gone to 50. So he has gone to 50 with that boundary. So it's a very good knock from him. 50 from 30 deliveries. Struggled a bit early on in that, in Rishi's second over where it was a maiden. But he has really come to his own now and started hitting the ball to all parts. He's 51 from 30 deliveries. He needs to kick on here. He needs to get a big one. This one is short over the infield. That will race away to the boundary for four. So they're asking for if that's a no ball. And I think the umpire has signaled a no ball. See this one hit over the top into the boundary for four. This one is pulled away. And does it go all the way? Yes, it does. Just over the head of the fielder who was there. And that's sort of widest long position. And it's six more. Yash, he has decided he's going to take the attack to the bowlers. Look at this. It's a pitched up delivery. Just cleared that front foot and pulled it away. The fielder thought he had a chance, but just over his head. That's four. That's six, sorry. This time he's guiding that chance for a run out. Not taken. Chance for a run out there. Score moves on to 88. 88 for 7 for 1. This one should be a wide and is signal wide. Just losing the plot a bit here. 111. All because of the good work that Yash has been doing. This one should be wide again, is signal wide. So they just started to lose their way here. That's a pressure. Pressure for a couple boundaries. 90 for 1. Oh, that's a good delivery looking for the Yorker. And Akash was looking to go down the ground. Not making contact. Good by the keeper. Got a boot onto it. So at the end of over number 9, it's 90 without loss. So they're doing a good job here. Pulling things back. Just around 10 runs per over. Bringing that required run rate down to 11. So this is really good here from this pair. Required run rate is at 12 at the moment. Very gettable. But it will be down to that man, Yash Patel. He has to stay there till the end. He's on 62 from 33 deliveries. 11 fours and 6. Need someone to support him. So it's going to be Kishan. Kishan is going to continue. He has 2 overs, 1 for 25. What was expensive in his first? that he managed to pick the wicket of Ancore. So now Stars, we're trying to remove the dangerous Yash. With Yash at the wicket, the Rising Stars knew they have a chance. This one, oh, he missed out there. He should have put that one away. Let's have a look at this. Should have put that one. It was short down the leg side and just a bit too early on the shot. Got to come and came off the glove. Sean. Oh, that's a good delivery and nicely played by Yash. That's a single. Sean. Knocked out nicely there by Akash. And then they're going to get through for a single. That's good from Akash. Just getting the single, getting Yash back on strike. That's what he needs to do. At the moment, Yash is batting really well. But if the boundary is dead, he needs to hit it as well. But the safest thing, the best thing to do for the Rising Stars B is to get Yash back on strike. Oh, that's a good slow delivery. Looking for a single, not there. Pushed to that fielder at cover. See, man who took the catch early on. 92 for one. Okay, looking to pull this one. In the inner part of the bat. Getting a single nonetheless. Keeps the scoreboard ticking over. That's all you want to do. You want to absorb too many dot balls at this stage of the game. And this one is guided, and that should be four. That should run away into the boundary for four. Short and wide, and took full advantage of it. Let's have a look at this one again. See, short, wide outside here. Somebody just waited for it. He deliberately hit it over the infield. He knew the fielders were inside the 30-yard circle, so he just had to get enough elevation to go over the fielder, and he picks up a boundary. So with that boundary, it takes the total to 100, well, actually 97 for one. After 10 overs, we'll have a quick drinks break, and we will be back. So we're back here after the drinks break. After 10 overs, 97 for 1. Still requiring 126 runs. The remaining 10 overs, 12.6 runs required. It is gettable. Once that man Yash Patel is there at the crease, 64 from 37. Once he stays there, I think they are in with a chance. But he needs someone to help him at the other end. Yash Patel is there with him. He's on 9 from 5 deliveries. 2 boundaries so far. It's going to be a change in bowling. Vivek Patel, he's going to come into the attack now. Vivek Patel. And he's going to be bowling to the set man. They're just trying to get their field set right. Long on, long off, deep mid wicket. She's deep mid wicket, a deep square leg. Feel inside the 30-yard circle at mid wicket. There's also a short, fine leg. There is a short two man. Fielder at backward point and at cover on the boundary. Wide spread. This one is hammered straight to that fielder. And they're going to get just a single. I wouldn't mind that at all because it gets Yash off strike. And that's what they want. They want to get him off strike. Try to get at the new batter. See if they can get him out. Not a bad start from Vivek. Looking to really guide it. And they're going to get through for the single. That's smart from Akash. It was a good delivery from Vivek. Just short of a length coming back into him, but Akash did well. Just open the face. Did enough to get a single. Vivek. Short, pull away. That should be 6. Should be 6. Into the bushes. And they're going to have to look for that one again. But this is excellent from Yash. He's just hitting the ball to all parts of the ground. Let's have a look. Look at this. It went short. He waited. Just rocking back. The weight on the back foot. And just hammered that one. It goes all the way for 6. So he's really keeping them in the hunt here. Vivek. Oh, that's a good delivery and well played. That's driven. There's lots of room, lots of open space there between cover and that's long off. There's the two fielders at extra cover boundary and long off. So any ball pushed into that area is an easy single. 100 came up with that 6, and this is guided nicely again by Akash. Straight to the fielder, but he does the right thing in getting the single. Yash. So that's 10 runs of the over. 6 in the 2 singles. Well, actually, it's more than 10 runs of the over. This one is in the air. Chance. Taken. Excellent George catch. And that's the wicket they want. You could see the celebration from Vivek. He knows how important that wicket is. And that's the man, Yash, who has to go. And I think it's, you can see they're giving him the congratulations. He did play an excellent inning, but it's not enough at the moment. They needed more from him. Let's have a look at this one. Well, this was the 6. We can get that wicket. Celebration there. So you can hear the applause from his teammates. You know how important that knock was from him. So the new batter. The new batter is Finil Patel. He is new batter. So it's two relatively new batters at the crease now for the Rising Stars B. I think the Canada 11 would breathe a sigh of relief here in picking up that wicket of Yash. 107 for 2 after 11. So Vivek coming in and doing what his captain wanted him to do, picking up a wicket, but not just a wicket, important wicket of Yash Patel. But you have to say it was a very good judge catch from Kishan. So changing bowling, far end, Kishan is off. Ritesh Patel. This one is in the air. Does it have the legs? No, the fielder settles under it. It goes high. He takes a catch. Easy in the end. Easy as you like. And that's another wicket to go. So are they going to fall apart here? They have to go for the boundaries. But they're not getting the power behind them. And that's another wicket. So Ritesh picks up a wicket in his very first delivery. Let's have a look at this one. It went high in the air. Look at that. It went high in the air. Look how much time the fielder had. Settled. Wait. Charged it to perfection. So he has to go. That's Akash Patel. He has to go for 11. So I said before it was two relatively new batters. One new and one was there for a bit. But now you have two new batters at the crease. And the two players who was looking to take things away from the Canada team, both of them back under the tent. So it's going to be a difficult task now. 107 for 3. So two new bowlers coming into the attack, and both of them taking wickets. This one is driven nicely by Bravin. Barvin. Yes, it's Barvin. Driven nicely by him for a single. The single is nice, looks good, but with the required run rate at 13 runs per over, you really need boundaries. That's what you need, boundaries. So it's the left-handed batter. And Fennell, what can he do? Oh, that one, it's a full toss. Did it go over the waist? Well, the square leg hasn't bothered to signal anything. Let's have a look at that. See if we could pick it up if it was over the waist. It was just about, I think, good. This one is played away, square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. He does excellent. Excellent work there at the boundary. And they get back. They get just one. Should have been able to pick 2 runs there, but they got 2 in the end. Thought it was run, but they got 2 in the end. So again, in the general area, it bounces well short of the fielder who does well. A bit of bobble, but he does well. He recovers well. He doesn't have a good throw. I think they should have looked for that second. You see him just throwing that one up in the air. You should know your players. You saw him earlier on, just throwing the few up in the air. All his might, dropping well short of the keeper. It's 111, 112 for three. It's a very good over from British. So it's just pushed on the ground for a single. Looking for two. That's excellent running. A chance, a direct hit would have been very interesting. I think he would have been out with a direct hit. Let's take a look at this. I think he would have been out with a direct hit, you know. Good piece of field then. Good throw. And look at this. Yeah, it would have been close. Would have been close. So at the end of ticket over number 12, it's 114 for three. 8 overs remaining. 109 runs to get for 48 deliveries. 13 runs per over. 13 runs per over required. So that's been a very decent bowling display. There's going to be Vivek to continue this shot, pull away. There's a fielder there, the deep mid wicket boundary, but it goes wide of him and it goes all the way for six. That's an excellent shot from the batter there. Let's have a look at this one. Did really well. Short delivery and pulled away. It's all the way for six. Short again. This time out of the outside edge, and that one races into the boundary for four. Well, yeah, really turning it on there, going for everything, and that they need to do. They have to swing at everything here. Tried to get a couple of boundaries early on. So it's a 6 and a 4 to start the over. That's 10 already. Just need to get three more in the other four deliveries. But the way of that's Bavin, the way he's swinging, he's gonna go for everything. He's moved to 14 from just five deliveries. Let's see how he's gonna approach it. Is he gonna continue just swinging? Nothing to lose here. You need to win. Oh, that's a good delivery, good comeback there from Vivek. They're gonna get one, looking for two, but definitely not on. It's a good comeback there from Vivek. He bowled a very good first over, picking up that wicket of Yash. Yash going for was it 72? Bit of change in field here. So the short turn is going back into a wide sort of deep point boundary. Pulled away exactly where that fielder was placed. So you have to say that's good thinking from the captain. Send the fielder back. The ball went straight to him. Just another single. Still not a bad over. It's 12 runs in the over already. Yeah, but they're looking to try and score at least 13 runs per over from here on. That's in the air. Well short of the fielder. It's going to be another single. Chance. Chance for a run out. No. Not a single. So easy as you like. They already got 13 runs in the over, and all because of the first two deliveries, taking the chances early in the innings, in the over, and now you can build a very good over. Vivek needs to close this one out. It's in the air. The fielder is there. Makes a catch. And Vivek picks up a second. And that's wicket number 4. Excellent judge catch by the fielder. And it's that one. Bhavin has to go. He's looking to be very expressive. But he has to go. That's wicket number 4. Let's have a look at this one. He was looking to go through the onside, but I think he got the leading edge. And it went to that fielder at long off. Judged it well. Take a very good catch. And it's wicket number 4. It's 127 for 4 now. It's actually Fennel, the man who has been dismissed, the left-hander. Marvin is still there. I was just about to say that he can't bowl outside the off stump because he has a predominantly less leg side feel, and he does bowl one outside the off stump. And he gets punished. Vivek. So he's driven down the ground for a single. So that's the end of the over. At the end of a productive over for Rising Stars B, in which they brought up their 150 as well. Yeah, 150 for three, 153 for four. Still require, still requiring 70 runs from 30 deliveries. So we're gonna go and to the last piece of this game. Last 5 overs. Looks like it's going to be Kishan to come back into the attack. It's 3 overs, of course. 32 runs. He picked up one wicket. Short. Half the way over cover. It's going to go close to the boundary. The fielder does well. It spun, almost spun past him. Got the left hand down in time. Just restricts them to a single. And again, he's not able to throw the ball well. And they're not taking the chance with him to get an extra run. Chan continues. Pulled away. This is in the air. Chance. Fielder comes in, settles, and drops it. Well, he had all the time in the world to settle under that. Got the fingers up, and it went in and out. Let's have a look at this. In the air, it didn't have the connection. And look at the fielder. He's there, waiting, and pops out. This one, looking for a single that's not there. Here's an appeal. Not out, says the umpire. So Bavin getting a chance there. Can he cash in? He needs to cash in. It's 28. 29 now. Aman is on strike. Aman is just swinging, but he's not making color. And well, the the keeper, the keeper, well, he played the shot and stood there. The keeper saw him, threw the stumps down. But credit to, let's have a look at this. I think this could be very interesting. Look at him. He threw the stumps down and bat didn't move. All the fielders, they were showing, look, he didn't move. I think the umpire. So they're gonna have a discussion here, the umpires, and he has to be, and he is given. They're gonna have some discussion here. Initially, the umpire didn't give it, but the keeper and the fielders were certain Credit to the batter, he didn't move. He stood there. Maybe if he had moved, this discussion wouldn't have happened. But he stood there, and everybody could see that his boot was not over the line. Well, is he out? Well, he is given out, so he has to go. So this is an interesting scenario there. The umpire, we said the umpire is scoring at the moment, but but you have to give credit to but you have to feel for the batter. He stood there to show that he was in the crease, but really he wasn't. And because he stood there, the umpire was able to have a look and deemed it was out. So he has to go. Hammond. Hammond has to go stumped. And that's not a good sight for bowler. It's a fast bowler, Kishan. And when he look at the scorecard, he's going to see stumped Sagar Patel. And no fast bowler wants to see the batter get stumped. That was because you have to give credit to the keeper there. That was excellent work from him. Seeing the batter not in his crease and just throwing down the stumps. Kishan continues to the new batter. Oh, that's a good delivery, short delivery. I'm not sure if he's took it on the chest or the glove. Just have a look. See if we can kind of look at that one. Oh, that's a short delivery. Probably hit him on the chest. Excellent delivery. Oh, this one is in the air. Just wide and short of that fielder at mid-on. And that's excellent running. They get back for two. Two more to the total. And finally, the 16th over come to an end. After all that bit of drama, at the end of 16, it's 158 for 5, requiring 65 from 24 deliveries. And it's really, I think it's out of the reach of the rising stars at this moment. You're really gonna have to hit the ball over the boundaries on a number of occasions. And they haven't, this partnership in particular, haven't been able to do it with frequency that they want them to. So it seems like it's going to be Rishi to come back to finish his spell. Yes, it's going to be Rishi to come back. He had 3 overs, none for 17, including a maiden. And he would be bowling to the set batter in Bhavin. He's on 29. Field is widespread, predominantly leg side. This is on the pads and appeal for LBW, not out, says the umpire. Probably just drifting down the leg side. That's good bowling from Richie. This one, he's hitting this one down the ground. Just going to be a single. So singles are not going to really help them here, the Rising Stars B. They need boundaries. And they're trying to get almost 17 runs per over. So they need at least 2 sixes per over. Oh, that's an excellent delivery, Yorkerling delivery, and the batter just jabbing down on it. It goes into the offside for a single, but again, it's just a single. That's J Patel. Right. J Patel, the man. Just one more to the total, 168. 50. This one is in the air. Chance. The fielder at a long one settles, takes the catch. That's another wicket to go. That's wicket number 6. And I believe that's the first for Rushi. He picks up his first wicket in the match. And that's Bhavin. He has to go for 30 from 19 deliveries. He had no choice. He had to look to find the boundaries. And he has to find them quickly. Tried his best, but was unable to. And he has to go. 160. 160 for 6. New batter. Jainil Patel, the new batter. Jainil Patel. So Marvin, the batter, was really looking to find the boundaries. He was He's out. Two new batters now at the crease. Trying to give you the exact figure. 18 runs per over. Rishi picking up his first wicket in the innings. Ah, that's a good Yorker. And the keeper again looking to throw down the stumps. Good from Rishi. Saw him in one of the previous games. Just looking to bowl a bit short. This time he's looking to bowl fuller. Looking to bowl those Yorkers. Down the wicket, outside edge, and that's will race away into the boundary for 4. You wouldn't mind how it comes once it's a boundary. Let's have a look at this one. Down the wicket, outside edge, and it goes fine. Hitting the fielder at that short turn one, and it races away to the boundary for 4. 164 for 6. So it's 164 for 6 at the end of 17. 3 more overs remaining. Let's see the options available for the captain. Rishi has bowled out his 4. Ankit has 1. Kishan has bowled out his 4. Gunjan has 2. Vivek has 1. And Ritish has 2. So it looks like it's going to be Ankit. He's going to bowl. He seems like he's going to bowl the 18th and the 20th. This one again is wide. And just jabbing the bat down on it. Scoots out for a single. I think that was the second time he played that shot. Picked up a single both times. That's G. Trying on strike now. Maybe a daunting task. Down the wicket. Does this have the legs? Yes, it does. 6 runs to him. 6 more to the total. He would not mind that at all. He was just taking a step or two down the wicket. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, just swing through the line. That went all the way into field number 3. Excellent. From China. Needs a lot more of that. 171 for 6. So a bit of change in feel. Cover is being shifted a bit wider. Feel that deep cover is coming a bit straighter. It's down the wicket again, and he hammers this one. Some good work there by the fielder at mid off. Just using his soccer skills, and they just get a single. China. This one, he has a big wind up, and swings across the line, looking for all power. Not making really any good contact. 171 for 6. Down the wicket again. This one doesn't have the legs. No, the fielder comes in, takes an easy catch. It looks like Kishan takes an easy catch in the end, and another one perishes. And you're going to see this happening as they look for boundaries. The wickets are going to start to tumble. Let's have a look. Yeah, looking to hit down the ground, but not making any contact. Good piece of fielding there. He's running around nicely, taking an easy catch. So each trailer has to go for 11. That was 73 for 7 now. And with them trying to go for the boundaries, they could get bowled out here in the 18th over. Ankit to continue to the new batter. The new batter is Dev. Dot ball to finish the over. It's at the end of over number 18. It's 173 for 7. Yes. It's 50 runs required from 12 deliveries. 25 runs required per over. Very gettable. But it's going to be some hard work. The bowler from the media end is Ritish. He got 2 overs, 1 for 18. Bowled really well. He's trying to set his feelers. Again, it's predominantly next side field. Well, one fielder has to come into the circle. At the moment, he has 3 fielders inside the circle. So they're trying to get him to bring the cover inside the circle. I don't see why you have so many fielders on the leg side. You're way ahead of the game. If they do hit it in that general area and goes overhead, there's nothing you can do about it. But then you are asking the bowler to bowl really straight. There you go. I think that's good technique. And because of the misfield, they're going to go through for the second. It's an appeal for a run out. Not out, says the umpire. But again, I think they're encouraging the pull shot. If you get it right, it's going to be 6 runs. 175 for 7. It's the 19th over. Oh, that's a good delivery on the stumps. Just bouncing over the stumps. Good over. So far from British. Oh, he's looking for the Yorker. That's a good delivery. Seemed to come off the pads. There was an appeal by the bowler. Good work by the keeper as well. It seemed to be a deflection of the pad, but he did well to get the glove on it. And he's bowled him. They're looking to play across the line. And they're missing it completely. The top of middle is hit. And that's another wicket for Ritish. He picks up his second. And that's 8 wickets down. 175 for 8 now. Let's have a look at this one. See, pitch up going across the line and just hitting the top of middle. The Bales drops off. That's another wicket to fall. 175 for 8 now. New batter Rohit. Rohit Patel, the new batter. Still requiring 48 from 8 deliveries. Legal deliveries, that is. British. This one is this one was played straight back to the bowler, and it's just a well, it's no run actually. Oh, this was a good delivery again, pushing to the onside. It's just a single. They're looking for two, but it's not there. So the over comes to an end, and at the end of 19 overs, the Rising Stars beat 175, 176 for 8. Last over to be bowled by Ankit. .47 runs required from 6 deliveries. This one is played through extra cover, just a single. So 47 runs required, 46 runs required in the over now. Can definitely say it's over. Yes, and that will be six more. They're not gonna just roll over and let the game meander out. They're gonna try to hit the ball out of the ground, pick up runs. That's six more. That's an excellent shot. Pit stop delivery, and they're swinging across the line. Made very good connection there. That's Dev. But he hit a couple more here. This time at the bottom of the bat. And you look for one, they're gonna go back for two, and they're gonna get it quite easy. No, I Ankit collect that one. It would have been a run out and a chance and another fumble. Well, they had two opportunities to get a wicket there. The Canada 11, the bowler bobbled firstly, and then the keeper. And in all of that melee, they get three runs. 186. Oh, that should be a wide. Wide signal by the umpire. Oh, this one is pushed in straight to the bowler again. An opportunity for run out, but Ankit not able to collect the ball cleanly. So I will take it. It's the final delivery. Is it? Seems to be two more deliveries to come. Look at this. It's really hot out there. The players are really feeling the heat. This one is short outside the off stump, looking to pull, not making any contact. Not ball. So the final delivery coming up. And 35 runs needed. This one is hit down the ground over the infielders. It's going to race away for a boundary, so they're going to end with a boundary. 4 runs to end the over and to end the innings. They end on 192 for 8. So the Canada 11, they win this one by 30 runs. So they get themselves on the board, and the Rising Stars remain winless in the tournament. They remain winless in the tournament, and the Canada 11 wins one. So Canada 11 would stay in third place, and the Rising Stars B would remain at the bottom of the table. So that's the end of the match here at Ground 2. Do join us in a bit where we bring you the second match from this ground and the second round of matches in the other grounds will be on the way pretty soon. So do join us in a bit for the second match in this ground, and we say thank you and goodbye.